It's pretty simple. At a certain point, you're going to hit that rank or skill wall. Taking advantage of a power play or defending a penalty kill are so critical the further you move up the ranks. Today's video is going to show you how to not waste the man advantage and how to survive the kill. I'm No Sleeves 12, and this is One Up, One Down. Okay guys, so if you've been following my channel from the start, you should have a good understanding of how to build a strategy in all zones to help improve your game. Next up is how to use the power play and the penalty kill effectively. So let's start with the power play. A couple of things I want you to remember. 1. Don't think you have to score on the power play. In fact, don't change your thinking at all in the offensive zone. A lot of people will force plays because they feel like they have to score. 2. Ignore the clock. Don't think of it in terms of you have 2 minutes. Think of it in terms of possessions. Most people facing non-puck clearing opponents will have about 2 possessions on the power play. If you're playing someone who clears the puck down instead of going on a rush, you might get another possession out of it. So why think like that? The reason is to get you to relax. When people look at the clock, they get antsy. If they're fucking around in their own zone, just relax. You will get the puck back, and unless you're struggling immensely on defense, you'll get 2 cracks at the offensive zone. Number 3 is the overload. I've preached this the whole series. The overload is a strat option on the power play. If you do not have it set to that, do it now. The overload is great at 5-on-5. On the power play, it's deadly. You'll have way more time and space for you to set up that cross-ice pass. If that does not open up, you can always curl down low and cut into the slot for that short side wrister. Unless you have a stud on defense, I'm talking like an 85 slap shot or above, avoid the point shot as it can be blocked for a breakaway against, or the goalie will just hold it, causing a face-off or potentially losing a possession. Use the overload and don't force it. Wait until it opens up. Quality chances over quantity on the power play. Number 4 is setting up off the rush. So once you lose the puck and have to defend, it's time to start the next possession. Notice how this looks similar to a rush even strength. Just because you're up a man, it doesn't change the scenario. It's the same as if you were at even strength. Skate down low and set up the overload. Never just go for shots and whatnot because that's the normal play. On the power play, you want to use the overload unless you're on a breakaway, obviously. Always set up the overload. Remember, guys, the overload is what you want to do always in the offensive zone. It's going to give you peace of mind when you're trying to set up because you know you have a strategy, so you're thinking 1 or 2 steps ahead. On the power play, you have more time and space. Just makes it easier. Don't force shit, all right? Let's talk about the penalty kill now. Again, much like the power play, you just need to relax. Don't go in thinking you're already down another goal. Because if you do, it's much easier for your opponent. Now, number 1, the strat I'd recommend is the large box. Now, unless you get roasted and your A guy gets caught chasing too much, and it's all about aggressiveness, remember. But if you do get your beans baked, switch to the passive box to make sure that they don't chase as much. Number 2 is never use the dump in. The L1 up on the right trigger will lift the puck out, which seems like the correct hockey play. Unfortunately, in NHL 17, it's just going to cause way more problems. For whatever reason, when you're down low or in your own zone using the dump in, your guys will send it out into the upper deck, or it'll be blocked. It's super ineffective. So what you want to do is just take a shot, either a quick wrist shot if you're getting pressured, or a piss missile down the ice. Either one is going to work. Just don't use the dump in. I see too many people that try it and either gets blocked or it's a 5-on-3. Number 3 is face-offs in your own zone. Always set your face-offs to aggressive in the D zone, especially on the penalty kill. It'll help clog the slot, and most kids will try the face-off to the D-man for that laser top shelf. Setting to aggressive can help counter this in case you lose that draw. Number 4, only carry the puck if it's a user pushing you. Just like in my advanced offense video, the AI will 99% of the time knock you off the puck unless you know what to do or are a quick enough thinker. If it is the AI, slap shot down the ice. As a user, make 1 move and carry it out to kill the clock. Number 5, remember to roam. When the opponent is set up in the defensive zone, remember to switch to a forward and roam looking to intercept passing lanes. Never chase or pull your own D-man out of position. This is going to make it insanely easy for your opponent to get the cross-ice pass or that wrister into the slot. Alright guys, that covers it for special teams. I want to take a second and say thank you for my first 800 subscribers and all the comments. I'll always answer anyone who has a question or feedback. The next video is going to be the one regarding face-offs. This one's hella important, and I wanted to make sure I did it right, not make it too confusing for you guys, so I made sure that I had the right footage, and I knew the proper way to edit it. So look for that in the next video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm NoSleaze12. Stay average.